Babyfaces. This is Tommy here at Superhero Car Show. Big ups to Grunt Style for allowing us to do this. I am here with former ROH Spirit Champion, one half of the Varsity Athletes, Josh Woods. And Josh, how you doing today?
Hey, I'm great, baby. How are you?
I'm doing just fine, man. Thanks for asking. So let me just ask real quick, how are you enjoying San Antonio and the car show so far?
You know, San Antonio's been awesome, man. I just had a great breakfast, dude. I've been cruising on the river this week. I got a nice tan going on. Oh yes, oh yes.
You know, I actually read that you're from Dallas. Did you visit San Antonio often, being from Dallas, or is this like one of your first few visits here?
So I was born there, yeah, but my parents are military, so we didn't stay very long. So we kind of moved like Ohio, PA. Nowhere fun, but you know, I try to come back and visit the home, you know, when I can.
All right. Well, in studying and researching you, I've discovered you were like just all these championships that you won as an amateur collegiate wrestler. You could be a pro UFC fighter, dude. All around, you're legit. You're a badass. What made you choose pro wrestling?
It's fun, and I'm like good at wrestling. So hey, why not? Why not do that more?
Yeah, I did nothing wrong with that because you're definitely good at it.
I think it's just like the transition from like just doing multiple sports. I just like being an athlete, really. Right. So like once I started getting really good at wrestling in college, and I did MMA, and I was like, oh, this is fun. Like, what else can I do to challenge myself and learn and grow as an athlete? And then I discovered pro wrestling, and that's like real exciting and like really fun to learn a new style of, I guess, competition. So that's kind of like what made me want to transition more.
Awesome. What first got your attention to go into pro wrestling?
It was kind of like an accident. I didn't really like even know I could do pro wrestling, but one of my buddies like say, hey man, like hit up like WWE. They like guys like you. I'm like me? Okay. So I emailed them, and then like they like, oh, we like I sent them all my accolades from college and MMA and stuff. I'm like, oh, you want to try out? And I was like, sure, why not? And I did, and then here I am.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So when the ROH Pure title was revived, you were one of the top names of people to win it, and you did. You defeated Jonathan Gresham. You held the belt for 201 days, 7 title defenses. How did it feel to win the belt, and what was it like being champion?
Oh man, winning the Pure title just felt real natural because that's the style I love the most, and it's like I really wanted pure professional wrestling to shine in a world where, you know, flips and tricks are kind of like the cool thing. I want like the roots of professional wrestling to really shine and be honored. You know, no pun intended, you know what I mean? But yeah, winning it just felt incredible. You know, my father had just died, like, and that was the first show he was going to come to that match. Yeah. And that was like a real big moment for me, and I was pretty like jazzed just to even be able to do that. So that was pretty sweet. Yeah.
That's awesome. So when ROH was in that weird transition period, you know, with the hiatus and you didn't know what was going on, but then you got signed to AEW. What was that transition era like? How'd you feel, and how did it feel to get signed by AEW?
Man, that transition was pretty gnarly. There's a lot of, I mean, you know the business, man. There's a lot of ups and downs, a lot of things you're not really sure about because, you know, we don't know everything. Like, no matter like how good you are, it's just kind of not always for certain that you're going to have a place in wrestling because wrestling will move on. It's always going to be here. It was pretty stressful a little bit for a little while, but I just kept wrestling, kept staying at it, and like I think it paid off, you know, and a lot of it comes down to being a good person. Like I made a lot of really good contacts in Ring of Honor that transitioned to AEW, so like those guys did vouch for me and stuff, so that definitely made a huge difference. So I think just being a good person and don't suck and be a DICK. That's always a good thing to not be one of those. So yeah, I think that's like kind of the big thing that kind of helped me stay positive. I have a lot of really good friends that were really like influential in keeping my mental state pretty solid.
That's really cool. I do remember when your name got brought up as the guy who got signed after all that. I was real happy for you because on a personal note, I've been a huge fan since I first saw your matches because I like your
Thanks.
That's staying in. But because I love your intensity because like I'm a huge fan of the Pure Championship. I remember watching it in the old ROH days and when they revived it, I was super happy. And when you were in the tournament, I was like, I kind of think he should win. Then Gresham won, but I was happy about that too. But yeah, so
you could take me down.
I absolutely could not. I could not, and I'm not even going to bother trying. So who's been your favorite opponent so far?
Man, so far ever?
Yeah.
All right, so this is kind of a toss-up. There's 3. Silas Young, of course, Jay Briscoe, and Jay Lethal. Those are my 3 favorite.
That is a solid list. Yeah, all 3 of those guys.
The greatest ones.
Yeah. Who is your dream opponent?
Oh, snap. So, fun fact, in NXT, I got to work Undertaker's leg for like 10 seconds in class, and like that was pretty sweet. Yeah. So that would be number 1. Like, if I could work Taker at any point, that'd be phenomenal. Never happened, but it'd be sweet. So there's a toss between Kenta and Brian.
Yeah. I would love to see those matches. That would be so cool.
And the child in me, Billy Gunn, but
that'd be fun too, because
yeah, we got to do a little bit, but not.
Yeah. True. What are your future goals like in wrestling? What more do you want to accomplish?
I think, aside from everyone wants to win stuff, right? Like that's a cliche answer. It'd be cool to be the face of the company at some point to win, X, Y, and Z title. But I think like the most important thing for me is just to have longevity, and to kind of like in college and like in high school, I had really good coaches that really helped me a lot. And if I can give back just a little bit, that's pretty important to me. So if I can do something like that, so opening up a school at some point. Would be something I'd really like to do. So giving back.
Okay. Actually, that was going to be my last question. What you were going to do when the career was over? And I was thinking, I've seen your work. I really think you could open a wrestling school.
Hopefully my career's not over for a long time, and I still got good knees and shoulders, so I'll be going for a little while. And I don't do any divey stuff because I don't know how. Yeah. And I like not hurting my knees and my back. So. Hopefully my career's not over for a very long time. I think, opening a school would be probably like the big thing for me. So. That would be fun.
Well, Josh, thank you so much for your time today. Really appreciate it, and hope you enjoy the con. And man, just thanks for being awesome.
My pleasure. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it, guys.
Thank you. We'll see you guys later.